Okay, so next goes our tart dough, which I pre-made. I've had refrigerated. I've gotten it back to room temperature, and now I need to mold. When you're making a pâte à sucre, or a sugar paste, as it's known in the English language, or pâte à sucre, which just means sugar pastry in French. You don't want to overwork it, especially not when you're making it. That's the main thing. So, and also on the bench, which is our bench here, before you begin to pin it out, you want to get it all to the same consistency, to the point that you can use your granny pin here. I wish I had a doweling pin, but I don't. Such is life. Anyway, so it takes a little bit of playing around with. And try to get it back to there. The reason why it's this brittle is because it's been cold. So, and it's very, very dry here in Michigan, which is kind of a new thing to me. So we're going to flour just lightly and flour just lightly on top. When using your doweling pin, or in a doweling way, make sure your dough stays even, meaning that you don't have cracks on the end, right? And also meaning that you're pushing from the inside out and keeping it even all the time. And that's why I hold my hands on this rolling pin this way, because I can feel the evenness of the pastry on the table or the bench. Sorry about the ums. Anyway, so I'm going to turn it over because there's too much flour on the bottom, and I'm just going to use the rest of the flour that's on the board, really, because the temperature here has been 32 degrees or lower and very, very dry for the last 2 days or 3 days. And that's why this pastry is acting this way. But it won't matter, because as soon as it goes bang in the oven, life will be grand. Okay, here we go. We're almost finished. Even all the way through, and big enough to fill an 11-inch pan, and not too thick, because too much thickness in the pastry makes for a horrible pastry. It's not really French at all, and this is a French pastry, so therefore you should treat her that way. So you see how I've pretty much dissipated all the flour on the top of this dough here, right? I'm going to take my pan, I'm going to take my dough, and flip it over in my pan and lay it down. It's very, very dry. Next time I'm going to add some more water. I'm not used to this, because I'm used to Philadelphia water and Philadelphia temperatures, and this is the first time I've made this dough here, so it is crumbling just slightly, but at least it stayed thick, the right evenness for what we're trying to do here. And oh my goodness, it's horrible. I'm very, very upset with myself. obviously. This is video number 2 for Mr. McNamara, as my head baker used to call me when I was 16. And there we go. So what we're going to do is make sure that the bottoms, if that does happen, and the recipe that I will give you for different regions of the United States, I think, because now that I'm traveling around, I am figuring it out. It's drier here, so you would have to add more water to the, or more egg to this, and possibly, yeah, a couple tablespoons of water. So off we go. Just going to take her down, and that's that. Look at that. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right. So, once you've got that all done, if this ever does happen to you, which it shouldn't, and it shouldn't be being this way to me, but so be it. The water here is different, and the temperature here is different. So there we go. And the rest, what you do with the rest is you just take it, put it into a small ball. Actually, this is not even worth it to me. It's too damn dry. So that goes.